My name is Rega and I'm a sim trader, and what I do in this channel is to document my forex process every week in this channel. If this is your first time of coming to my channel, please make sure you leave a like, comment and subscribe. Let's go. So the week has finally ended. This is the first week of the month of April, and if you recall last video I made, I told you I was down 6.2%, and basically the objective henceforth is to make sure I come out of that drawdown. And I told you last week that I was going to be very conservative, taking less trade, making sure that the trade I take are high probability so I don't mess the account up. Well, this week was actually a good week in terms of discipline. Yes, because I did not force any trade. I made my analysis and I executed. If you are in the Telegram channel, you will see the post that I made and the trade that I took. So basically that's the only trade I took, which is the AUDNZD trade, and I'm still holding on that trade. Yes, and the trade is going pretty well. I'm just at about 1% in profit. Although I did not risk much in the trade because I'm trying to, as I said earlier, trying to be very conservative. I don't want to mess the account up. So I want to crawl. So the goal is to crawl back to break even, where I will have the mindset to now pursue another objective, which is making another withdrawal. So basically this week has been very good. Nothing much to talk about. Let me just show you the trade. I also have will I say surprise or news for you. I think it's something that will benefit you as a forex trader, especially some of us that we are still struggling. We don't have the resources to. Don't worry, just stick around in this video and I'm going to show you the surprise and package I have for you. So let me show you the trade that I took this week, how I came about the trade, and the thought process that allowed me to execute the trade and manage it. So let's go. So guys, if you look very closely, you will notice this is AUDNZD. So the reason for this trade is I've noted that we are aggressively pushing to the upside here, and you can see that we have this fair value gap above market price, and the first time we came closer to this, market fell short by some pips and failed to reach into that fair value gap. Reason being that we have a fair value gap here that price could potentially retrace into and use it as liquidity to continue the movement. So when I saw this, I knew there's opportunity for us to continue pushing to the upside. Not just this, if you are on the Telegram channel, you also see the analysis and the write-up I made concerning this particular trade about fundamentals, policy divergence between the Reserve Bank of Australia and the Reserve Bank of New Zealand. So basically, this is not just about technical. I also combine fundamentals to make sure I have a good guess of what the market is likely to do. So when I saw the fair value gap and everything aligning for continuation to the upside for the AUDSZD, I knew that the opportunity which I have seen is going to play, not 100%, but the odd was on my side. So I went down to the daily time frame to confirm what I'm seeing, and I noticed this range here and price coming into this fair value gap and fair value gap. Basically, this whole area is all about fair value gap, and you can see that we have a market structure break here. Sip of liquidity, although not obvious, but it's still a sip of liquidity, and price retracing back into the 71% fib level, which is the OTE level that I am working with. So you can see that we did mitigate it the first time, went up a little bit, then came back to test that level again, and you can see that we pushed the upside. But I did not take this trade on the daily time frame. I took this trade on the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame, it is a very huge range. Yes, that is why it's taking about 1 week plus for this trade to play out. I took this trade on Sunday. Yes, Sunday opening, that was when I took this trade. So you can see it's a huge range. Price came back into that level, mitigate the 71% retracement level. You can see that we have a fair value gap aligning perfectly with that level, and you can see that we are up about 1% on this trade. So this is the only trade I took this week. So guys, for some of you that are not on this Telegram channel, the link will be in this video description, and if you look very closely here, you can see where I started the explanation for this trade. Basically, this is the upper one is the AUD SZD, while the down one is the AUD CHF. I explained everything. You can go to the channel, and you can go to the Telegram channel and see for yourself. So, and you can see this when I have already executed a trade and we are a little bit of profit at this particular point in time. Yeah, so all good. I'll be dropping my trade setup every week on this Telegram channel. Please make sure you use the link in this video description to join the Telegram channel. See you there. So guys, the big surprise I have for you is this amazing backtesting software. For those of you that do not have the money to subscribe for backtesting software, I don't even have the money to subscribe, so I'm using this one, and I feel I need to share this with you to help your trading. So the name of this backtesting software is Milk the Pips. So to gain access to this software, just go to your browser and type www.milkthepips.com. Then you will see this interface like this. So the thing you need to do is go. By the way, I'm going to leave the link in this video description so that you can just go straight to the website. So you will see download option, download from window. From Windows, just click that and download it. I've already downloaded this software, so all I need to do is to show you how to run it. So I've also installed the software, so I'm just going to run it and show you how it works. So let's go. So guys, when you download and install it and you open the software, and you open the application, it is going to load in web format. So the first thing you are going to see is hello there, let's set up your simulation section. So what you need to do is to click next. After that, you are going to see two options: quick start account and connect to your own account. This connect to your own account is basically telling you to connect your MT5 installed on your system. So we are not going to use this. We are going to use quick start account. So choose quick start account and click next. After that, it is going to present to you two options again: backtesting and forward testing. We are going to make use of backtesting. So let's give this one a name. So let's say backtest my strategy. So description, let's say discipline. You can basically write anything here. Discipline. Then the account initial deposit, let's say $10,000. Then let's choose session date. This session date, you can see we have a lot of date here. We have a lot of data here, but let's choose something closer. Let's say 2023. 2023 January 1st. Yes. Then enable session rewind. So let's just click next to set up the session. So you can see our session is set. Let us choose the symbol that we are going to trade on this one. let's just say we trade GBP USD. GBP USD. Yes. Start backtesting. It is going to load the backtesting software for us. Just give it a little time. Oh, so it has loaded. You can see this is basically TradingView interface. So what we can do is to make sure that we set our background to the normal one we use. So I'll just go ahead and set it. You already know how to set your background for TradingView, so it is the same thing. Just go ahead and set it, which is basically what I'm doing, setting the background for my backtesting. So this is it. Let me just cover. Okay, let me leave it like this. So this is it. So let's assume that, okay, so if you look down here, this is your play and replay button. So you can just click it to move the bars. You can see it is moving. I think there was, let me increase it. It is moving, I think, because of gap here. Let me just change the time frame. Okay, I was on 1 minute time frame there, so you can see it is moving. So let me show you how to place an order. So if you want to place an order, right? Okay, for my strategy, what I can do is, let me just stop playing. Okay, so let me show you how to place an order. Let's assume for my strategy, if I want to place an order, I usually put the fib, then put my position to just like this, set stop loss and this thing, right? So whilst the position to is highlighted, what you want to do is to click on order, this yellow tab here, order. Once you click there, the order is going to set. So basically the only thing I need to change here is the risk to 1%, right? So everything there is going to be automatic. You can change it to initial deposit, last deposit, or current, but leave it at initial deposit. Then place order. You can see the order has been placed, right? So let's go ahead and play. So basically the order was not tagged, so let's go ahead and delete it. So you can click the X to delete it. But the network is disturbing this thing. That's why when I click pause, it does not pause immediately. I think that's my network. My network is I'll be experiencing network issue. So let me put another order. Let me put it here. I'm just showing you an example. So you guys will just go ahead and test it. Then click order. Then because I already said there is to 1%, I'll just click place order. The order is placed, so I'll just go ahead and play. You see, it is playing. So let's see if the order will be triggered. Okay, the order has been triggered. This is just to show you how it works. You guys can go ahead and try this out. So basically, this is just trading view interface. There's nothing different. I've shown you everything, how to set it, how to download it, set it up, and start your backtesting session. So this is the end of this wonderful revelation. Would I call it revelation or surprise? Anyone? So go ahead and test this thing out. So guys, you have seen the backtesting tool. Basically, I just want to share this backtesting tool with you so that you guys can go ahead and test it out. Maybe to be useful to you. This is where I want to wrap this video up. For the P&L of the week, I'm going to post it somewhere here so that you will see, which is basically the floating profit. I'm going to post it here. I want to thank you for tuning in. For those of you that have subscribed, I want to say a very big thank you for supporting me. If you have not joined the Telegram channel, please make sure to use the link in this video description to join the Telegram channel. I will see you guys next week. Happy trading, and I hope you make profit. Bye.